Hi, folks. Here at All Political Extreme Party headquarters, Murph and I are looking to you, Mr. and Mrs. Average Joe, to provide us with the support we need to get into the primaries. Right, Murph?
You bet, Stuart. We're here to tell you what it's all about and what we stand for, which is very little.
You said it, Murph. But we're not like any of those other extreme parties who say one thing and then draw the line at blood rituals under the full moon. No, sirree. We practice what we preach. And the first order of business is that we will run on a dictatorship platform with me as its leader. We had a vote on it and everything. Right, Murph?
We sure did, Stuart. But I'm sorry to say you didn't win the dictatorship and that we are still an autocratic electorate.
I lost. How could I lose? We held a secret election and everything.
You are absolutely correct, Stuart. But the bylaws state that a winner must receive at least a two-thirds majority in order to alter the charter and win an office. Unfortunately, you only got 50% of the vote.
But I told you that if you would vote for me, I would vote for you.
I know you did, Stuart.
But that means... Say...
You know, Stuart, when I look out upon the smiling faces of the American public, I know exactly what they want and need.
And what does America want and need, Murph?
We need to nuke the whales.
Nuke the whales. What a bold concept.
Yes, it not only helps solve that nasty ocean conservation problem, but it will turn those waters sparkly for decades to come and will be a great spot for honeymooners to spend their special time at.
Wow. Fantastic. And starting immediately after our inauguration, we are banning the use of all fossil fuels with the exception of those needed by our administration in the proper performance of our duties.
And don't forget, Stuart, we're also banning those bump stocks and extended magazines that have been involved in so many mass shootings, including the October 2017 Las Vegas massacre, where 59 were killed and 527 wounded.
Right you are, Murph. Right you are. Except for hunting, of course. They can still be used for legitimate hunting.
One exception does not break the rules, Stuart.
You are right there, Murph.
And speaking of rights, let's not forget voting rights. Under our regime, everybody will be able to vote. Isn't that right, Stuart?
Sure, Murph. As long as they have a valid photo ID and can prove their parents were born in the USA, anybody can vote. Just bring your birth certificate and a recent bill with you for address verification.
But you also have to show you've been vaccinated. We're going to be a responsible government and curtail the devastation in our lives caused by the COVID pandemic. And vaccinations are a must.
I agree, Murph. But let's also remember that there are many kinds of vaccinations. And if you apply the strictest of guidelines, not all of them have been FDA approved. But we're not going to exclude someone from voting just because they went down a different path, so to speak. And if somebody is willing to take bleach or horse tranquilizer as their vaccination option, we are going to welcome them with open arms.
Of course, Stuart. These are our kind of people, our voters. And we want each and every one of them to know they're welcome in the All Political Extreme Party at a distance of 20 feet.
Murph, you're all heart. A yard wide and a mile deep.
Thank you, Stuart. Well, that's it for this edition of the All Political Extreme Party, folks. So give till it hurts. Here's Stuart with the details.
Folks, just send your contributions to the address on your screen. And while you're at our site, check out these fine products, which you can also purchase to show your support. Go ape! Say, where do you think I should insert the comma?
Why don't you just shove it up your... Cue the music!